Hey guys, Sword here, back in with another action figure review, the final action figure review for the Animaniacs Ultimates. Let me say that again. Animaniacs Ultimates, there we go. And my tongue isn't tied 6 ways from Sunday. Dot Warner, brought to us by the fine folks over at Super7 and a lone tier for the Animaniacs-a-thon and all the little micro marathons I've been doing on this channel because at this point in time, I'm starting to run out of stuff to review. I'm currently waiting on stuff. I'm got a pile of loot brewing at Big Bad Toy Store that I can't necessarily afford to ship yet because of the sales tax and shipping. Not so much shipping, but sales tax, I guess. And, you know, it's not even 2024 when I'm recording this, so still at the tail end of December. And as the time this video is going public, we're going to be looking at the tail end of January. Isn't that crazy? That said, I might have a couple of things I could scrounge up to do some quick reviews. That way you guys aren't left hanging, or I'm not left hanging, I guess. Because by now, I'm hoping to have a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Maybe some Mythic Legions. Ooh! But, you know, it's a sad time to wrap up this collection, because this is a collection I really like. Animaniacs is one of the best 90s cartoons of all time, if you ask me. And it's sad to be done with it. You know, it's sad to wrap things up, but, you know, all good things must come to an end, I suppose. It's been a fun ride, but, you know, it is what it is. That said, good old Dot here is voiced by Miss Treese McNeil, who is most famous for doing not only Dot Warner here, but also Gadget from Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, both the original series and the movie from a couple years ago. So that's cool. Those of you who are Simpsons fans, you're going to know her from that. She was Angelica's mom, I believe, in Rugrats, and I'm sure she's done tons of other stuff, particularly with Disney and, you know, kids' cartoons like that. So I have to look her up and do a deep dive on her, because she's been around, shoot, almost as long as Rob Paulson, who of course voices Yakko Warner. So without further ado, let's cut right to the chase and get into the meat and taters of this review. Taking a look-see at Dot's accessories here, starting off with a pair of hands that none of the other characters come with except, I think, the brain, and that's a pair of fist hands, so she could frickin' throw down and knock you on your arse. So that's kind of cool. She too also has the hamburger helper, aka jazz hands. That iconic intro pose. It's always fun. She comes with a couple of hands with stuff already in them. She's got this flat palmed hand with whatever that is. What is that? Looks like a bat. What is that? I don't know what that is. Move your finger out of the way, stupid. Maybe they'll be able to see it. I don't know what that is. And then we also have this hand with the rose. She does come with a singular grip hand, which, of course, if you've been keeping up with my reviews, is for the stick of dynamite. So you can pop this in here, like so. She, too, comes with a zigzaggy tail. The smallest zigzaggy tail of the three. Of course, because she is the smallest of the three. She comes with 2 extra heads, like Pinky. She's got a closed mouth head and a heart eye head. Which I feel like the mouth should have been open on that. But, both of which, the noses have some mold release on them. I think that's what that is. So if I were to clean that up, I'd have to touch up the paint. Luckily, I like that head the most. So we're just going to keep her stock, because the last thing she comes with is one of the best accessories of all time, a little ducky floaty thing. Now this little floaty ducky thing is amazing for 2 reasons. You could use it with this figure. I'll bring her up here. We can cinch this around her waist probably relatively easily. Does take a little bit of elbow grease, but there you go. Her head kind of bumps into it, so you might want to use the closed mouth head when using this. The head does articulate on this, but the thing is, this accessory, I could see people using this on a freaking Deadpool or something, doing some funny photos with it, so that's cool. I like that. Can't get the darn thing off. There we go. Get a grip on it. But there you go. That's all of her accessories. So taking a closer look at the Warner sister, Dot, as she commonly refers to herself as in the intro. Probably the cutest figure I've reviewed on this channel. You know, not everything has to be some satanic evil demon thing from Spawn or Gargoyles or Ghost Rider or Mythic Legions, you know. But very cute indeed. I'm not a fan of cute stuff, but I make an exception for this character because she completes the trio. I need to have her to complete the set. Completed a lot of trios in 2023. The Gargoyles trio, this trio. We got a pretty decent 90s style Trinity from the DC Multiverse line with that Nightfall Batman, that Superman Returns Superman, or Return of Superman, and that Michael Jackson arse looking Wonder Woman, you know? I don't know what's going on with that, but either way, she looks good. That said, it just occurred to me that she is freaking topless. That's weird. Anyone else notice that before? She's topless. She's a girl and she's topless. I guess they let it pass because it's a cartoon and this is fur, but that's kind of odd. But as far as her articulation goes, her head can look up and down. She can tilt side to side, rotate side to side. Her arms, of course, you saw me do it. They hinge up and down. Rotate forward and back. She's got a swivel in the elbow as well as a hinge, but again, you're going to get pretty limited with that. She does have swivel and hinge in the wrist. Swivel in the waist. Not really a ball joint, it's just a swivel. She's got a ball joint in the tail, though. Her tail is like the tightest of the three. So, good luck getting that out of there. Her hips can kick forward pretty far. Back. Her skirt feels like a separate piece, but I'm not sure. You can kick out pretty far. She does have a knee hinge, which does work pretty well. There you go. Pinch my thumb, you little beach. It does swivel too, and then she does have a hinge in the foot, which on this side doesn't want to go, of course. This side it does. There you go. Moves up and down, and then it does rotate also, but hers are pretty stiff and not really willing to move, so I'm not going to futz with that. And you can see it wiggling a little bit there. But not a ton of range on her. She is the shortest, though, so that makes sense. But I will tell you, of the three, she is the most difficult to stand, so that does kind of suck. But you lean her up against the wall, she'll be fine. Sometimes you just gotta lean stuff against the wall, man. I don't know what to tell you. Granted, they could have maybe fit ankle rockers into these guys, because it just occurred to me, thinking back to my Robin Hood Disney Ultimate review. Not like a Ultimate Robin Hood, although that would be sweet. He had full-blown ball hinge ankles, and he had really tiny feet. So, that said, here she is with her brothers. Wacko. Try and move him in without messing her up. There you go. And then we have, of course, Yakko, who is the tallest. He's really freaking tall next to her. Holy crap. I didn't think she was that short. There you go. There are the three siblings together. Looking pretty cool. Pop the camera up so you can see the top of Yakko's head there. They look great. They look like they popped right out of the cartoon. I was going to say something else, but it's slipping my mind. What the heck was it? don't know. It'll come to me. But getting these two out of here. Oh, that's right. I gotta tell you, these kind of low-key remind me of the Disney Afternoon figures from Funko. Low-key. They come with a lot more stuff and are a little bit better, I'll say. But they do remind me of that, because those weren't the best figures ever, but they were fun. You know, isn't that what it's about? Fun. It doesn't have to be the best, like, objective figure ever. It just has to be fun. Like, it's okay that it doesn't have 50 points of movement like an SH Figuarts. You know, screw SH Figuarts. I'll just anime anyways. There she is with the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibulus. Because it wouldn't be one of my videos without him. Or the infamous 11 Spawn, who just freaking towers over her. I mean, you could pick her up by her ankles. I wouldn't suggest that, though. She's got fist hands. She might clock you, Al Simmons. So with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up. The final Animaniacs Ultimate review up. Some final thoughts. Overall, and while this may be the cutest figure of the calendar year 2023, for those of you watching this in the future, that I've reviewed on this channel, you guys know how I feel about cute things around here. Hate them! There's no denying that good old Dot here is a nice addition to the Animaniacs Ultimates collection, and is a very fine figure to wrap up this collection on, because she completes the Warner siblings. She is a fun little figure, and she comes with a freaking ducky floaty thingy. I mean, you can't go wrong with the floaty ducky thingy, right? I didn't think so. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and all my Animaniacs Ultimates reviews. Again, go back and check them out if you haven't already. Would really appreciate it if you did. And until next time, catch you guys later.